Welcome back, everyone. Time for a final pickup video. I know in my last one I said it was going to be the final one of 2020. Things changed. Ended up being able to grab a couple more things, so this is going to be the final pickup video for 2020. And despite everything that went on in the world, it was actually a pretty good year for pickups. So we've got some music, got some Nintendo games, and disc-based games. Let's get going. First one I grabbed, and I almost missed this one, but then I remembered people really like the rhythm games, and I don't mind them. Like, I've played the Patapon ones. They're pretty fun, but this is Rhythm Heaven for the DS. Grabbed. I can't tell if this one was just online or not. I can never really be sure about these ones. This is Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. So yeah, I'll have to look more into this one. Again, I sort of stopped playing the Final Fantasy games, I think after I want to say 12. And then didn't get back into it till 15 came out. Grabbed this one. I started this up on the PlayStation 3. Put in my copy after everyone, has been hyping it up. I think it originally came out in 2016. So, a little slow to the table with this one. So I put it in my PS3. Did an update on the system, did an update for the download, for updating the game. And I couldn't get past the opening of it. It kept either glitching out or the video would freeze, but the audio will continue, or vice versa. So I said, screw it. Went to EB Games and picked up The Last of Us Remastered for the PS4. So I may have put maybe about 5-6 hours into it. It's not bad. I don't know if it's one of those issues where, you've been hearing all the hype about it, and then finally you start playing it, and it just sort of doesn't live up to it, or maybe I wasn't in the mood to play it. I don't know. One of those things where I sort of put it on the back burner, and now I'm playing Just Cause 4 on the PS4. Which is a series that I have liked and enjoyed. Final disc-based game. This is no idea what it's about, but it's called Tearaway Unfolded Crafted Edition. So, again, no idea what this one's about, but could be interesting. Slowly building up the PS4 collection. Let's jump into some movies here. Since I already mentioned Final Fantasy, this is an upgrade. I believe I had this only on DVD, but it wasn't the collector's edition. So this has a special features exclusive to DVD. Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. I still enjoyed this when it came out. This was one of the ones that I saw in the theater. And I enjoyed it. It's funny, it's got the PS2 sort of display book there. It's got the bouncer on it. That's one of the first games I ever rented for the PlayStation 2, sorry. So anyway, got collector's edition now for Final Fantasy Spirits Within. And then, I'm not sure, wouldn't be surprised if this is a double. But I grabbed this Blu-ray of Halloween. So it's Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, and Halloween Resurrection. I'll throw it back there. And then on VHS, I actually picked up the blue DVD of this, recently, and this is Time Bandits, movie I saw as a kid. It's It's one of those time travel movies. And what's interesting about this one is all the music songs were done by George Harrison from the Beatles. And then Terry Gilliam from Monty Python actually produced and directed. Is that right? Produced and directed this movie. So just one of those ones that have always stuck with me from my childhood. And now I have it on DVD and VHS. Save the NES till the last. Grabbed this one. This is Bruce Springsteen. I'm a big fan. Especially more so probably in the last 5 years or so at least. Not 10. But this is his latest album, Bruce Springsteen, Letter to You. Haven't opened it yet. Might do an opening video of it. But a couple songs that caught my eye and interest. Letter to You is really good. Where is it? Janie Needs a Shooter. And then on side C, it's If I Was the Priest, which sort of has like a cowboy feel to it. Cowboy song feel. So happy to have this finally. Sort of like a Christmas gift, so maybe we'll do an unboxing of that one. Big Neil Young fan, more so of his older stuff, but I was heavily into him like when I was in high school. And this is a special Rolling Stone edition, 75th birthday special for Neil Young. And it's all, all pictures, all his top 100 songs, talking about the history of them, all that stuff. So, haven't started reading this one yet, but I will get around to it very soon. And then finally, for the NES games, none of these I had yet, which is surprising. It's a game by Romstar, Twin Eagle. Stealth. Surprised I didn't have this one, Track and Field. I think I have number 2. For some reason, I never had the first one yet. Good arcade game. Could have been better on the NES. Narc. And I'll save the best for last. This is Double Dragon 2. Which I thought I had, and surprisingly didn't. And then finally, this was one I've been looking for, not actively, but always sort of like in the back of my mind. One of the podcasts I listened to brought it up. I believe it was, I'm not going to say which one because I can't be 100% sure, but I know it was on a podcast. And just never come across it before, but this is Dusty Diamonds All-Star Softball. So really happy to have this. This is actually, by everyone's accounts, a really good and fun baseball game for the NES. I was always accustomed to why do I want to say Blades of Steel? Bases Loaded, idiot, by Jalico. As a kid, I owned Bases Loaded 1 and 2, and really enjoyed the gameplay for those, but I know this is one I would have liked. Haven't tried it yet, only seen gameplay, only heard reviews and people talking about it, but one I definitely wanted to have in my collection. And that's it, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. As I said, this is the final pickup video for 2020. We will catch you guys again in the new year. Hopefully, maybe when everyone's lockdown is over. We're back in a lockdown for a little bit. So when things get going again, let's have ourselves a good 2021. And let's try and make it better. I don't see how we couldn't make it any better than this year. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about some of these games, especially the Dusty Diamond one, if you guys haven't played it. For anyone else who's listened to the Springsteen album, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it too. Thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you again with another video very soon.